truly gorgeous afternoon for baseball now from sunny Oracle Park in San Francisco. Today, the finale of this three-game weekend series between the Miami Marlins and the San Francisco Giants. The Fish will try to wrap up the three-game series sweep, and we'll have it for you next. Drew Pomeranz, a southpaw from Tennessee, is the man on the mound. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days, throws strikes, and gives his team a chance to win every single time he goes out there. He'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
Striding into the box, Alejandro Cortez. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. Here comes the first pitch. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the first pitch today is taken for strike one. Danny Dero, this Giants team, as they begin play here this afternoon, they came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matt, things haven't gone too well so far in this series, Dero. They're looking to avoid the sweep here in this one.
Yeah, they got to get off in the early innings. It's going to be monumental if they can push a few runs across and give this pitcher a chance to relax.
The 1-1. It is a fastball, then off the plate for a ball.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But, hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
And he fouls this one off. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. Ready with another 2-2. Outside and a full count, 3-2.
You can bet these hitters are taking note of what the guy on the hill is working with. A long at bat like this in the first inning can reveal a lot.
The 3-2 pitch. And that misses, ball 4. So a good battle to begin the ball game today, but the leadoff man will reach first anyway.
And that's just an incredible job at the plate by the leadoff man there. Not only did he make the pitcher throw a ton of pitchers and bust his tail, but he also won the battle and earned a free pass.
Stepping in, Miguel Rojas. 9 at-bats in the series and 4 base hits. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This is flared out towards second, but this is hauled in by the second baseman. With that, a look at the batting order for the Marlins. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, Matt, I think the cleanup hitter might be the difference in this game. He's really swung the bat well against left-handed pitchers so far this season. He's hitting over 300 against southpaws, and he's facing another one of those today. I'm sure he's excited to hit in this one.
Now at the plate, Brian Anderson. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Too high, 1-0. And set up working the plate is Larry Bullard, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Hey, Dero, Larry Bullard, he's pretty much right down the middle. You see very few managers and players getting into very many.
And now they've got him picked off. McNeil gets the glove on him, and he's out at second base. Just underway here in San Francisco. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. And he gets this one over at the knees for the first strike. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
This is a good at bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
Doesn't want any part of that cutter, and it's full 3-2.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle center cut. Tough pitch to take.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Nothing doing for the Marlins. Now it'll be the Giants' turn. No score. Caleb Smith gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
You know, every pitcher comes out of spring training hoping they can make somewhere between 30 to 35 starts. This guy will be making start number 30 on the year. He's reliable, he's dependable, and he's been pretty good all season long. 30 starts, not an easy thing to do.
Digging in, Cameron Maben. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd foul. These Marlins, as they take the field this afternoon, they come in on the heels of a victory last time out, but they've been in a bad stretch recently, losing 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, without question. They find themselves in this position today. They got a chance to sweep the series on Sunday and make it a miraculous weekend.
Boy, Dero, it's always a nice way to finish off a weekend. You win a big game on Saturday, and to close it off with a win here and a sweep on Sunday would really be sweet for this ball club.
The 1-1 is a fastball down below the knees.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Now the 2-1 pitch will not catch the zone. Ball 3.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. And with that, a look at Bruce Bochy's lineup card for the Giants. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, I think the focus has to be on Cameron Maben. He's hit in 8 straight games right now. Talk about fun to watch. Putting together a single here, a double there, doing all the things you need to do to keep this streak alive.
Digging in now, Gerardo Parra. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. That's lifted the other way out to left. Moving under it, Cortez, and he makes the catch for the 2nd out. Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn. First chance for him here after appearing as a pinch hitter in the game last night. Here comes the first pitch. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And he couldn't get on top of it as this has popped up behind shortstop. Rojas is there, and the side is retired. Giants down in order. We are still scoreless. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Adam Frazier. And you see what he's done in recent action. Obviously seeing the ball well right now. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Well, as we talked about at the top of the broadcast, the Fish have their sights set on a series sweep here today.
One of the toughest things to do at this level is to win on the road. With the win today, this would be a sweep of a road series.
Here's the 1-1. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And he popped him up, but this will land untouched. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
Time for a look at the San Francisco Giants on defense. And let's take a look at first baseman Brandon Belt, nicknamed Baby Giraffe for obvious reasons. This guy has got big time pop, short swing to the baseball. Also, very sure-handed defender. One of the best in the game at picking balls over at first and manipulating that bag for his infield.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring in the outfielder who's played for every AL Eastern Division club in his career, Steve Pearce. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. Pearce, a veteran at 35 years of age. He was an 8th round selection back in 2005.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him. That was a non-competitive pitch right there, and he finds himself behind 2-0 in this situation. He's going to have to locate something down the zone, get himself back in this count.
Too high, and it's 3-0. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Taken, but that catches the inside part of the plate.
Hey, that 3-0 pitch might have been important for him right there. Regroup, get his mechanics back under him, and drive something down through the strike zone. Wouldn't throw the exact same pitch right here. Might want to cheat towards one of the corners.
And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now, 3-2. Count remains full. Oh, and a great knuckle curve just buckled him there, and there are 2 gone.
Every pitcher looks to get off to a good start, and I'd say he's off to a good start. How about the first 5 batters he's faced? 3 of them he's sent down via the strikeout.
Into the box now, James McCann. As he'll take a look at ball 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Pomerantz gets the sign. Here's the 1-0. This is line to left. Shaw will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Now at the plate, Brandon Belt. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
The first baseman, Brandon Belt.
First pitch of the at-bat. Lifted in the air out to center field. Cortez is after it. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
All right, here's the defensive alignment for the Miami Marlins. And if you look at the numbers on this team, defensively, they're in the top 5 fewest errors in the league. Flashing the leather, picking and grinning. Keep an eye on them. They play stout defense.
Chris Shaw, the next to take a turn at the plate. First at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night. Here it comes. Ball 1. Bottom of the second here with no score. And that one misses upstairs. 2-0. Shaw was born in Massachusetts. This is his second year as a major leaguer. Slider taken for a called strike. 2-1.
That's a nasty pitch right there. You got to tip your hat as the hitter. You get a nasty slider like that, there's nothing you can do. Actually a quality take.
It's 3 balls and a strike to the Giants left fielder. There you see Evan Longoria waiting next. Comes with the fastball, but it's outside for ball 4.
Batting 6, the third baseman.
In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. He's looking to extend that hitting streak, which stands at 8 games coming in. First offering on its way. In there, 0-1. Shaw stands at first with 1 out. And he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
Any hitter will tell you that a shot like that just feels different. It sounds different off the bat. See his arms get extended, right arm tucked up against his body, barrel the bat all over the ball, and he smokes it right off the wall in left center. A little more hang time, and that one probably gets out of here.
Standing in now, Yonhervis Solarte, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He'll enter play here with that average down in the low 200s. 2 home runs and a dozen RBIs. The 1-0 home is a fastball taken high for a ball.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
Now the 2-0. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. The 2-1 is strike 2 swinging. Second and third here, 1 man out. Another try at 2-2. And a good pitch there as this ball swung on and popped straight up the chute right around home plate. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to make the play for out number 2. Set to get his day started, Rene Rivera. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Breaking ball called just a bit low.
Well, that's a great take there, right there, on that slider down and in. That's one of the toughest pitches to lay off of as a hitter. That hard breaking ball coming down and in at the back foot. A tough take on a good pitch.
Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1. The set and the 1-1. That's strike 2 on a well-placed changeup around the knees.
You know, this isn't a ballpark that yields a lot of runs, so when you've got a chance like this to put some early runs on the board, it becomes really important to do so.
Now look out as that pitch sends him tumbling to the ground. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3 and 2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
Struck him out, so they work out of the jam as he strands 2 men in scoring position. Giants leave a couple. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Ready now, Gorky Hernandez. 7, 8, 9, bottom of the order set to go here in the 3rd.
Hernandez.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Way late on the fastball for strike 1.
0-1.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. No contact there, and it's 1-2. Lays off 2-2 now. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Not a lot of guys throw that knuckle curve, but some guys have a lot of success with it. Some say it has more bite than the traditional curveball, but I think it's more of a feel thing. It just works for certain pitchers, and it worked right there.
Stepping in now, Isaac Galloway. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. The windup and the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Marlins are still on the lookout for their first hit of the ball game. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away.
You hear that phrase, climb the ladder, all the time, and that's pretty much what he did right there. When you change the hitter's eye level with each pitch in that at bat, it becomes very hard for him to adjust and put the bat on the ball. He made that strikeout look real easy.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Caleb Smith. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1, 2, 3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
First delivery to him on the way. In there, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
This is flared right back over the mound. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Miami down in order. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score. So here now is the pitcher, Drew Pomeranz, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Drew.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fouled away. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Clearly off with his timing on that one. A swinging strike. Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside. The 1-2. Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Now batting.
Here's Cameron Maybin now.
Cameron. Davis.
First pitch on its way. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball one. A ball and a strike to the Giants leadoff man.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Now the 1-1 pitch. 1-2 now. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. One and two, here it comes. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The 1-2. Freezes him. A strikeout looking. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take. And he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Now to the plate, Gerardo Parra. He flew out in his last at-bat. The pitch. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball one. That's inside. 2-0.
I don't mind him trying to pitch him backwards right there with those 2 early count sliders, but now he finds himself in a situation where he's going to have to come fastball.
2-1 to Gerardo Parra. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Ball 3. 3-2 now.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2. But when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. So it's ball 4.
He almost got him to commit there. As we take another look at it in slow motion, he comes awfully close to breaking that plane, but he was able to hold back. Strong wrist, and he gets a trip to first because of it.
Into the box, Jeff McNeil, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
Can't say he's tickling around the zone. Those last 2 pitches were pretty much grooved right down the middle, but it didn't bite him.
Parra, the runner at first with 2 gone. Oh, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye. 1-2. Skied into straightaway right. Moving under it, Galloway. And the inning is over. 1 left for San Francisco. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Digging in for his second at-bat, Alejandro Cortez. He drew a walk his first time up.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Throw to first in time, 1 gone here in the 4th.
Next for the Marlins.
Striding in once again, Miguel Rojas. Here's the first pitch to him. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 misses for the second ball. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4.
This guy is really locked in on the bump right now. He's just playing good old-fashioned hardball right now, just rearing back and letting it go. And it seems like this lineup, they don't have an answer for anything he's bringing so far.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the outfielder Brian Anderson. Pomeranz into the windup. Here comes the first pitch, and a fastball's in there for strike 1.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Back alongside Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as it'll be Brandon Belt getting ready to lead things off here. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
The 0-2 home. And that's a setup pitch right there, 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of the stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Into the box now, Chris Shaw. As with 1 away, he won't catch up with the fastball, and it's 0-1. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
In now, Evan Longoria. Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. Into the bleachers and gone. A solo shot for Evan Longoria, number 296 in his career, as the Giants are staked to a 1-0 lead.
well when it left its bat. I didn't think it had the height to even clear the fence. Shows you how much I know. That thing was a laser shot that just kept going and going and going. Wow, that was impressive.
Stepping in now, Solarte, as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The windup and the 0-1. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Around first, digging for 2. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Into the box, Rene Rivera, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Rivera is holding on to a batting average way down in the 210s.
You know, Matty, I know his career batting average jumps off at the page, but this guy can help a roster in a lot of different ways. He brings value to the manager on a daily basis.
Solarte stands at second with 2 gone.
Come on, Giants.
Hit sharply but foul down the right side. Here comes the 0-2. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh my goodness. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Don Mattingly about the Marlins' offensive production, and he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Adam Frazier, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. They want to get things going. How about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2. Now a flare out toward right center. Maben moving in, and the Marlins have their first hit of the game.
Hey, D-Row, it's about time they finally break through. We're into the 5th inning, and that's just their first hit of this game.
Yeah, Danny, it's been a pitcher's delight out there, but I'm an offensive guy. I want to see some balls moved into the gap. First knock. Hopefully this is the start of many.
Here's Steve Pearce now, as he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 0-1 pitch. And there's ball 1.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Shaw has a beat on it. And that's the first out of the inning.
The catcher, number
A look at our line score here through the first 4, and as we've mentioned, just 1 hit for these guys this afternoon. So digging in now, James McCann, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Not close. It's 2-0.
Well, you can see what he's trying to do right there. Double play situation. 2 balls down in the zone, trying to get that ground ball. Didn't get him to bite at either one. Now he's behind in the count, 2-0.
High and away, not close. 3-0. The 3-0 pitch finds the zone. Strike 1.
3 balls.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. And oh, he thought he'd work the walk, but it's a called strike 2 now.
I think it's a real possibility that they put that run on first in motion. That would help them stay out of that double play that would end the inning, but that's also kind of risky at the same time.
Swing and a miss, and they come back from a 3-0 count to sit him down on strikes, and there are 2 gone.
Not too often you see an at-bat go from 3-0 to a strikeout, so that's a pretty good job on the mound right there. Kind of nice that he got a free strike on the 3-0 take, but he still had to put it in the zone.
Standing in now, Gorky Hernandez, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Pomerantz sets. Here's the 0-1. There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside. 2 out with the man at first. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
Hey, this guy is 1 strike away from absolutely cruising through the first 5 innings. No need to even warm up the bullpen the way this guy's pounding his in.
Line toward the gap in left center. And that's in there. Base hit.
Now batting, number 79.
Stepping up now, Isaac Galloway, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Big swing and a miss at the knuckle curve. Strike 1. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2. Frazier over at second. Hernandez on at first with 2 down. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
Here's the 1-2. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Maben is there. He's got it to end the inning as they'll strand the tying run in scoring position. Marlins strand a pair. It remains 1-0. And now the Giants pitcher, Drew Pomerantz, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th. Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. And now the Marlins bullpen will swing into action as a lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. Up around the letters with that one for ball 2.
It's great to be able to face a pitcher to lead off the inning and get yourself a quick out. But now you find yourself down 2-0, and he's licking his chops for a fastball.
Go, wait for the pitch.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now.
It's amazing how guys can lose focus sometimes when the weaker hitters come up, especially the pitchers. You got to stay on the attack and minimize pitches and get these guys out in a hurry.
That's in there. 3-1.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like he did right there, it sends a message to the hitter that you're not afraid to throw in that inner half of the plate.
Cortez over to his left. He's got it one away.
The center fielder.
Ready once again, Cameron Maven. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets to 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
No balls and 1 strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Tries to drag his way on here, but now he's behind 1-2.
2 strikes.
1 out, nobody on. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang-bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
In is Gerardo Parra, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. And that misses. 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. A little bit outside. 2-1. Now the 2-1 pitch. Count even at 2-2. The 2-2. Still even at 2-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Giants are down 1-2-3. They lead it 1-0. Jorge Alfaro will grab a bat and lead things off here in the top of the 6th.
Number 38, Jorge Alfaro.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. He comes in at 262 on the year. 10 home runs, 57 runs batted in. Fouled off. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Alfaro in front. 3 balls and a strike.
If you're ever going to see a position player go to the mound, it's going to be in a situation like this. Get him to relax a little bit, focus on his mechanics, and get that fastball back in the zone. Can't allow this guy to lead off.
Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter is aboard to start the 6th.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Alejandro Cortez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll 2.
On its way is pitch number 75. Showing bunt, but he winds up taking ball 1.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about with the first baseman holding the runner on. It's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
The 1-1 pitch. Sacrifice attempt here. One there on to first, but not in time as he beats it out. Now with the plate, Miguel Rojas. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. So a chance here to perhaps get on the board for the first time as he's into scoring position on the stolen base. And as we show you the Marlins leaders in that category, you can see his total is good for third best on the ball club. Cortez, the runner at second with one away. Popped him up. Longoria over to his right. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting.
Coming to the plate now, Brian Anderson. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. He's set. Here it comes. Oh, and this ball is hammered to deep left. That'll wind up halfway to Treasure Island, way up into the bleachers. A home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. 8th home run on the season for him. As the Marlins take the lead, it's now a 2-1 ball game.
It's almost a shame because he was pitching a gem today, at least until he served up this 2-run shot. Just goes to show one pitch, one swing is all it takes to change a pitcher's entire day.
Now batting.
And that'll bring in Adam Frazier. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Now some action out in the Giants bullpen as they'll have both a left-hander and a right-hander get loose. Pomeranz gets the sign. 1-1 on its way. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 now.
Great job of running that fastball in on his hands right there with 2 strikes. Even though the batter's able to foul that one off, he's set up for almost anything in this pitcher's arsenal.
2-2 to Adam Frazier. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now. 3-2.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas. So when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit or at least force him out of the game.
Swing and a liner. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Dan, you have to love it when your defense picks you up right there, keeping him at first base.
Well, D-Roll, that looked like it had extra bases written all over it. Great job by the left fielder to get to that ball and get the ball back in, keeping that to a single.
Now here comes Bruce Bochy out of the Giants dugout on his way to the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. He'll depart after 5 2/3 as it'll be up to the bullpen to keep his guys in the ball game. Derek Holland takes over here with the runner at first and 2 gone in the inning.
Number 45, Derek Holland.
In now, Steve Pearce. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball one. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. One and one now the count to the Marlins first baseman.
Oh, he thanks his lucky stars right there, getting away with that hanger. I cannot believe he didn't pull the trigger on that pitch.
Here's a look over to first, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Now the 1-1 pitch is in there for the second strike.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heater.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. High and deep to right center. Hara giving chase. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And this will get all the way to the wall now. He pulls into third safely as a run will score on the play as well.
So close yet so far away. 2 outs but back-to-back hits. This one a triple, and 3 runs have now been chased home. We'll see if the defense can make a play and get them out of this nightmare.
Stepping in now, James McCann tried to hold back, but this is popped up. Full extension, but he can't make the catch. That's strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Takes this the other way to right. And that will get down as he delivers a big one here. It's a base hit. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. And it's a 4-1 game.
Outside of taking a ball in the seats, Dan, these were my favorite knocks to get. 2 outs, man on third, and you're able to upset that entire team, including that pitcher, with a late 2-out ribby knock.
And so frustrating from a pitcher standpoint, D-Roy. You're in trouble. You're 1 pitch away from getting out of some trouble. Make 1 bad pitch, a base hit. The inning continues, and another run batted in.
He's 1 for 2 in this one. Ready with the 1-0. And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. 4 runs here in this half inning. Well thrown sinker that time, down but in the strike zone.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Hara moves over, and that ends the inning. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate, and they push across 4 runs. Part of the order, 3, 4, and 5 coming up. It's the Marlins 4 and the Giants 1. Bottom of the 6th inning on its way, but first, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Giants lineup with manager Bruce Bochy. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said that although they haven't broken through in a big way in the runs column, they have made the opposing pitching work really hard for just about every out. Their starter's pitch count was pretty high, which resulted in him being removed from the game prior to the 6th inning.
Ladies and gentlemen,
now it's a matter of making their
attention,
bullpen work just as hard, guys.
For the Marlins.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Number 61.
Adam Conley enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. Standing in, Jeff McNeil. 0 for 2. He's flown out twice.
The second baseman, number 6.
Here comes the first pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Set to deliver the 0-1. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Down and away. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Classic strikeout pitch right there on 0-2. It's the one we know he loves going to, but great recognition to lay off in that spot.
The 1-2. Hit on the ground toward the left. To his left, Anderson. And there's one away. Here's first baseman Brandon Bell. No hits to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Off the plate and low here, ball 1. 6th inning. 4-1 is our score. Belt in front, 2 balls and no strikes. Now the 2-0 home. And it's fouled away. Strike 2 as the fastball is let go. Here now the 2-2. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. And he makes the throw to first. Belt is retired. 2 down now. Now batting, Chris Shaw. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face, he's obviously frustrated right now. But it's a long season. You're going to have a lot of ebbs and flows with your offense. Does he take a step back and relax a little bit, or does he call a team meeting right after this one?
The 0-1 pitch.
Nope.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. The 1-1 is a swinging strike on the slider. 2 out, nobody on.
Nope.
Well off the plate with the change of pace. That's ball 2. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. Giants down in order, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. back here in San Francisco. It's on to the 7th inning with the Marlins on top, and it's a good time to check out our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. In now, Isaac Galloway, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far.
Number 79.
First pitch on its way. Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hit softly on the ground to third. Oh, and it sailed right over his head at first. And now, this ball's going to wind up out of play. And a big mistake there.
Man, this one is hard to figure. Makes the play on the ball, and the transfer looked good. Then he just sails this thing way over the first baseman's head into the stands. Bad news, it's an E5. The good news, some fan just snagged a souvenir.
John Birdie will come off the bench now as he'll pinch hit with the runner at second and nobody out. And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1. So far this year against Southpaws, Birdie is holding on to a batting average way down in the 210s.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
Count now, a ball and a strike. Way outside, nearly to the backstop, 2-1. A little too tall that time, 3-1 now. Boy, look at that thing dart. It's full now, 3-2. Here's a pop-up now. There to take it is Belt for the first out. Digging in, Alejandro Cortez. He's set, and the pitch. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. We're in the 7th now, 4-1 our score to this point. 1-1 to the Marlins leadoff hitter.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of a sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
Not nearly in time as he takes third easily.
And to me, they just can't let guys get lead like that, especially knowing that the guy behind the plate isn't known for his arm. Here he swipes third, and they just kind of gave it to him.
Three-1 to the Marlins left fielder. Miguel Rojas is on deck. Galloway stands at third with one gone in the inning. And he misses with one here. It's ball 4. So that'll at least bring the double play into the conversation with runners at the corners and one away.
Wow, if that's not a strike, I don't know what is. I know these subs have a tough job. I get it. We'll see if he gets the next borderline call or if there are any makeup calls coming up.
Digging in, Miguel Rojas. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul. Hey, be thankful the batter was sitting on something else, or that pitch might have went a long way. Those cement mixers, you get the barrel to them, they can be torched.
looped over toward first. But this is speared by the first baseman. Brian Anderson will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a two-run home run that really got his guys going. From the stretch. Into right field, that's a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the runs in to score from third, make it 5-1.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his third RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Boy, I tell you, those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
Into the box now, Adam Frazier. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball one. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. The 1-0. Popped up. Longoria moving to his left, and the inning is over. Marlins forced to settle for one. We've reached the 7th inning stretch here in San Francisco. The Marlins lead it 5-1. Jacob Barnes gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Jacob Barnes.
Striding in, Evan Longoria. Already a home run and a double for him in this one.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
In there for strike one.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
And he misses with it, 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Hit out towards second. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Dan, with that single, he's now 3/4 of the way to hitting for the cycle. Toughest one still on the shelf, though. He's got to get a triple.
You said it, Peter. That's one of those that's either got to hit right down the line or one of those tweeners in the gap. He has enough speed, so if he can find a gap or find one down the line, maybe he can do it, and he's going to at least get one more at bat in this one.
Standing in now, Guilherme Solarte. 1 ball, no strikes the count. Inside corner, a ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses, ball 2. Three balls and a strike to count to the Giants shortstop. Rene Rivera is on deck. The 3-1. Fly ball heading for the alley. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield. And he will score now from first. And the throwing mistake there, getting the ball in, is going to wind up costing him.
Never say never in this game, folks. It's late and the clock is ticking, but that RBI double might start making believers out of the entire dugout. We'll see if they can build on it and maybe get back into this thing.
Brett Graves comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7.
Brett Graves.
Into the box, Rene Rivera, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Comes set, and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Solarte stands at second with no outs. Here's a fly ball, well hit. Galloway on the move. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and hit for third. Throw won't get him. Joe Kemp will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 12, Joe Kemp.
And he gets ahead 0-1. A man at third with one away. Swing and a liner into right center. That's going to be a base hit. In to score easily is the runner from third, and don't look now. They've cut the lead down to 2.
The center fielder, number 5.
Into the box now, Cameron Maben. And Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep, but if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring and tying this game become a lot greater.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike. Runners on first with one down. Fastball well outside. Well, straightened him up there on that fastball. It's 1-2 now.
Don't kid yourself. He's well aware that he has the hat trick right now. And after that swinging strike, he's looking at the golden sombrero.
The 1-2. And this ball is popped up, drifting back behind the mound. Frazier has to shade his eyes from the sun, but he stays with it for round number 2.
Now batting.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
In now, Gerardo Parra. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 1-0. But this won't get by the shortstop as he's there to take it in for the third out. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 8th inning coming up. It's the Marlins 5 and the Giants 3. Trevor Gott's been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 91, Trevor Gott.
Digging in and looking for more, Steve Pearce tripled homer run last time through, so we'll see what he's got in store here.
Hopefully that triple is the kick he needed to get him out of this slump. Got to feel real good to hit one hard and be able to run like that.
Here's the first pitch to him. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Hit on the ground out to short. Solarte's got it. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
The catcher, number 33.
At the plate, James McCann. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. Ball one, taken just off the inside. And it looks now like a right-hander's getting hot in the Giants bullpen. Bases are empty, one man out. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
Got to find the strike zone. Here's the 3-0. That one's in there. 3-1.
One strike.
Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. The 3-2 one more time. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Chasing after it is Maben, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out. Into the box, Gorkys Hernandez. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. First pitch coming. Here it is. In there for strike one. 0-1.
Well, if you could throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
Bases are empty here with two men out. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. Now he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. And that'll ricochet off that brick wall in right. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield.
Check that out right there. I love me some of that. Staying inside the baseball, moving it the other way. Sometimes a pitcher can execute his pitch, but doesn't mean the batter can't grab a knock.
Into the box now, Isaac Galloway, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
2-0.
Hernandez at second with 2 down. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. The 2-2 hits the top of the zone. He struck him out looking. Danger averted following the 2-out double. We're back in San Francisco following this. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Austin Bryce is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
For Miami. Now pitching and batting in the 7th spot, number 37, Austin Bryce.
So in now for San Francisco, Jeff McNeil 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expected to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A ball and no strikes. The Marlins are maintaining a slim lead in the late going of this series finale, so if they can wrap it up, they'll complete the series sweep.
Hey, Matt, what a great spot to be in. You're playing good baseball, you're going for the sweep, and you're leading by a few runs going into the later innings. Now it's just time to close the deal.
And a fastball in there for a strike, 1-1. And it certainly would be a big morale boost to a team if they're able to complete a sweep like this one on the road in hostile territory.
No doubt about it. You talk about bragging rights. Two cities that love their baseball teams, and geographically they match up. Even though they're not division foes, it's for bragging rights, and this is what it's all about. Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Standing in now, Brandon Belt, as he'll take a good look at a curveball that sweeps right across the zone in there for the first strike. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Down and away, ball 1. The 1-1 taken, strike 2. 1 out, nobody on. The bouncer to the left side. Anderson gloves it. Throw on to first will get him. Score it 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now.
26.
Stepping into the box, Chris Shaw. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one. First pitch on its way. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Good curveball, strike 2.
Hey, as a hitter right here, you can't be leaning out over. I know those first 2 pitches were in the outer half, but nothing saying he can't ride a fastball in right here.
Lined hard toward right center, but he will run this one down in right center. A tough L9, and the inning is over. Giants are down 1-2-3. Still a 2-run deficit. It's 5-3. Sam Dyson enters from the pen to start the 9th inning, as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Ready now for the Marlins, Robbie Franks. He's driven in 3 runs on 3 hits so far in the series. Here's the first pitch to him, and we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner into the cove, but foul. And he fouls this one off. Now a check swing here. Did he go around? No, says the third base umpire Patrick Johnson. It's ball 1. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. The 2-2 gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout.
The left fielder, number 4, Alejandro.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Alejandro Cortez. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Calling for it, Parra, 2 gone. Coming to the plate now, Miguel Rojas. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Two out, nobody on. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1.
Well, that two-seam fastball ran a little too much off the plate, but now that sets him up to work with something away and maybe even an off-speed pitch.
And he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
One strike.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Hit on the ground out to short. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. Miami down in order as they hang on to their 5-3 lead. Kelvin Herrera takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 41, Kelvin Herrera.
Now in the box, Evan Longoria. Past meetings with Kelvin Herrera, he's 1 for 5.
Evan Longoria.
He's set. Here it comes. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Herrera has logged upwards of 75 innings pitched with a dominant sub-3 ERA. Good by anybody's standards. And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2.
Back-to-back pitches, they've gone away. Do you tell yourself as a hitter he wants to come in right here? I don't think so. I think he's trying to find that outside corner and adjust accordingly.
2 balls and a strike now.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Line drive to left. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on.
Well, you're usually in this situation looking for a bloop and a blast. He didn't want to bloop it, and he hit a missile, bringing the tying run to the plate. Let's see if they can capitalize.
Stepping in now, Yonhervis Solarte as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball. 1-0. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. The 1-0 home is a changeup that's looked at for a ball. Longoria gets his lead at first, nobody out. And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1.
One of my favorite pitches in the game right there, the old Greg Maddux equalizer. Started at the front hip and bring it back.
Back up the middle to second for 1, on to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
Oh man, that's just a backbreaker right there. You get the leadoff man to start the 9th and you're looking pretty good, right? Not when the next guy bounces into a double play. We'll see if they can get the final out and wrap this thing up.
Into the box, Rene Rivera, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 1-0 delivery. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. And the pitch misses low and away for ball 2. Into the corner and slicing foul. Last strike here for the Giants. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
Well, you don't want to get caught looking for the final out. That's a tough pitch to lay off. Impressive that he did.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Fouled away. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Skied in the air to straightaway left. And he will make the catch here to end things. And the Marlins go on the road and sweep their rivals.
Well, it's getting more and more common in baseball now these days to use a ton of pitchers to get through a game. And it took 6 here to get the job done. But, hey, they'll do whatever they can to get a W.
5-3 the final score in this afternoon's game. The Miami Marlins rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Caleb Smith earns his 8th victory of the season. Kelvin Herrera wraps it up for the save, number 36 on the season. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.